Think you know America? Sure, you've heard about the big landmarks, but today we're diving into 50 weird, surprising, and totally random facts from all 50 states. Some of these might just blow your mind. So let's go. Alabama, believe it or not, they were the first to make Christmas a legal holiday. In 1836, ho ho ho, way ahead of the game. Alaska, more coastline than all the other states combined. Yep, over 33,000 miles. Basically, it's the state version of that guy with the biggest yard. Arizona, the state flower is a cactus blossom that only grows in the Sonoran Desert. Pretty but prickly. Arkansas, you can mine for real diamonds here. And keep whatever you find. That's a tourist trap I'd fall for. California, home to the tallest tree in the world. But its exact location? Secret. Protect the tree, protect the planet. Colorado, over 75% of all U.S. land above 10,000 feet is right here. Hope you like stairs. Connecticut. First phone book ever printed in 1878 had just 50 names. No pizza coupons though. Delaware, no national park, no national forest, no national memorial. Delaware's just out here vibing. Florida, the flattest state in the country. Highest point, a whopping 345 feet. Georgia, king of peanuts, it grows more than any other state. Hawaii, its own time zone, no daylight saving time, just forever vacation mode. Idaho state seal, designed by a woman in 1891, which was super rare back then. Illinois, home to the world's largest ketchup bottle. That's actually a water tower. Indiana, the town of Santa Claus gets thousands of letters to the big guy every year. Iowa, more pigs than people, by about 3 to 1. Kansas. The geographic center of the continental United States is near Lebanon, Kansas. Kentucky, 95% of the world's bourbon comes from here. Cheers. Louisiana, they have parishes instead of counties. Blame the French and Spanish. Maine, only state with a one-syllable name, simple but strong. Maryland, the United States Naval Academy is in Annapolis. Future sailors start here. Massachusetts basketball was invented here in 1891. Michigan, over 11,000 lakes. You're never more than 6 miles from one. Minnesota, Mall of America lives here. It's so big, it has its own zip code. Mississippi, proud owner of the world's largest shrimp on display, 10 inches long. Missouri, Kansas City has more fountains than any city in the world, except Rome. Montana, more cows than people, about 2.5 to 1. Nebraska Kool-Aid was invented here in 1927. Oh yeah. Nevada, over 80% of its land is federally owned. New Hampshire, no sales tax, no income tax. Your wallet says thanks. New Jersey, most diners in the world, true diner capital of the world. New Mexico, more PhDs per capita than any other state. Brains and beauty. So, did you know New York is home to the oldest state park in the United States? Yeah, that's Niagara Falls State Park, and it dates all the way back to 1885. And oh, here's a fun one. North Carolina is actually where Pepsi was born. North Dakota, well, it's kind of amazing. Nearly all the sunflower seeds in the United States come from here. And speaking of firsts, Ohio is where you'll find the very first traffic light ever, which was in Cleveland, in 1914. Oklahoma has more man-made lakes than any other state, which is pretty wild if you think about it. And Oregon? It's the only US flag that has a different design on each side. How cool is that? Pennsylvania, America's first zoo, opened here in 1874. Rhode Island, smallest state, longest name. South Carolina, the Civil War started here at Fort Sumter, South Dakota, home to the world's largest sculpture in progress, Crazy Horse Memorial. Tennessee, over 10,000 caves, bring a flashlight. Texas, used to be its own country for almost 10 years. Utah has the highest literacy rate in the United States. Vermont was the first state to join after the original 13 colonies. Virginia is where more United States presidents were born than anywhere else, that's 8 in total. Washington is home to the world's largest building by volume, which is Boeing's assembly plant. West Virginia is the only state that's entirely inside the Appalachian Mountains. Wisconsin is the cheese capital of the United States. Enough said. Wyoming was the first state to give women the right to vote, way back in 1869. And there you have it, 50 random facts, one from every state. Which one surprised you the most? Drop it in the comments, and hey, if you learned something new, hit that like button and subscribe for more weird history and trivia.